Medieval battle speeches, words that shaped history. In the heat of battle, when swords clashed and armies trembled, a few powerful words could tip the balance between victory and defeat. Medieval warfare wasn't just about morale boosts, it was a divine call to arms. Leaders like William the Conqueror and Joan of Arc used speech to inspire their troops and change history. Reassuring troops before combat was crucial for strengthening their morale and reminding them of the deeper dimension of battle. Combat was seen as a vertical struggle involving the divine, not just a horizontal clash of armies. The belief was that only God's will could grant victory to the righteous. Fighting was about demonstrating inner justice and righteousness, an individual moral and spiritual commitment. Each soldier needed to be righteous in their heart, believing that personal integrity would attract divine support. This transcendent dimension made motivational speeches essential for preparing hearts and minds. Medieval battle speeches were often recorded by chroniclers and played a vital role in rallying troops. One notable speech was by William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings. He reminded his troops of their cause and the need for valor, urging them to fight bravely and die with honor if necessary. Richard the Lionheart inspired his men during the Third Crusade at the Siege of Acre. He urged them to fight valiantly in the name of God, reminding them they were soldiers of Christ fighting his war, not for enemy spoils, but for his cause's triumph. Joan of Arc, a peasant girl turned military leader, delivered inspiring speeches during the 100 Years' War. At the Siege of Orleans, she invoked divine support and rallied French troops with a simple yet powerful call to bravery in God's name. Henry Fee's speech before the Battle of Agincourt invoked camaraderie and national identity among his troops. His speech has become legendary for its emphasis on the honor of fighting together, referring to his soldiers as a band of brothers. El Cid, known as Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, delivered stirring speeches before battles. At the Battle of Valencia, he called upon his men's loyalty and valor, urging them to bear themselves as Christian knights and promising that they would take Valencia with God's help. Medieval chroniclers often reported long, elaborate speeches attributed to military leaders before battles. However, in reality, battle speeches had to be concise and impactful to mobilize large troops quickly. These words needed the force of a shout, an immediate call to action. Chroniclers likely embellished these speeches to magnify the heroism or wisdom of the commanders. What would have been a simple command was turned into a piece of eloquence. To understand the true impact of these moments, focus on the major speeches with their brevity and intensity. The battle speeches of medieval times were more than just words. They were instruments of divine motivation. Leaders used them to rally troops, instill a sense of righteousness, and prepare for the struggles ahead. These speeches were crucial in shaping the outcomes of many historic battles. Medieval combat's deeper dimension made every soldier's personal integrity vital. Leaders' speeches reminded them of the moral and spiritual stakes, encouraging them to fight with honor and righteousness. This belief in divine support was central to medieval warfare. The speeches attributed to William the Conqueror, Richard the Lionheart, Joan of Arc, Henry V, and El Cid highlight the powerful role of words in medieval battles. These leaders used speeches to inspire courage, remind soldiers of their divine mission, and unite them under a common cause. Understanding the context and impact of these speeches helps us appreciate their significance. They were not just about motivating troops, but about connecting them to a higher purpose. The divine aspect of medieval warfare was a key factor in these speeches' power. The speech's brevity and intensity were designed to cut through the chaos of battle and deliver a clear, motivating message. Leaders had to be concise yet powerful, ensuring their words resonated with the soldiers and prepared them for the fight ahead. Chronicles may have embellished these speeches, but the essence remains. Leaders used their words to shape the course of history. Their speeches provided the moral and spiritual framework for the battles, making each fight more than just a physical confrontation. The speeches in modern media projects are brought to life through a focus on historical accuracy. By delving into the real-world context of medieval warfare, the true impact and significance of these words are revealed. This approach adds depth to our understanding of the period. Medieval battle speeches were a blend of divine invocation and practical motivation. They were designed to elevate the soldiers' spirits, reminding them of their role in a larger, divine plan. These speeches were crucial in preparing troops for the spiritual and physical challenges of battle. The speeches of William the Conqueror, Richard the Lionheart, Joan of Arc, Henry V, and El Cid are more than historical records. They are testament to the power of words in shaping history. These leaders understood the importance of connecting their troops to a higher purpose. In conclusion, medieval battle speeches were a vital part of warfare. They were not just about boosting morale, but about invoking divine support and reminding soldiers of their moral and spiritual duties. These speeches played a crucial role in the outcomes of many historic battles.